Good afternoon, and welcome to Adventures for Anyone. I'm Terry, and I'm going to show you just a sampling of the waterfalls I've visited. We're going to start today right here in my home state with Camp Falls. Going to show you the top of the falls. No one really knows exactly how many countable waterfalls are in this park. I do believe after all my trips there's about 7. They total falls of about 250 feet. They're absolutely stunning anytime you want to visit year-round. It depends on how much rain we've had as to how much the waterfalls fall while you're sitting here in Connecticut examining their beauty. I've been there every season of the year, and it's absolutely fabulous. And here in Connecticut, we have over 100 waterfalls. Some are named, some are not named. They're absolutely stunning. I love to hunt waterfalls. In my younger years, I must say I was considered an expert on New England waterfalls. Many people contacted me to learn how to get to some of the more elusive waterfalls in the area, and I used to give them advice via email. I guess it all worked out. I got a lot of thank yous. Here at the bottom of the falls, while I'm talking about Camp Falls, you'll notice you get a beautiful view out over the valleys of western Connecticut. They have this beautiful viewing platform and steps along the bottom of the falls. People like to come here, go down, wade around in the falls. Little kids like to try and fish. It's a very, very nice place to visit and enjoy the weather, the waterfalls, and have a picnic. Now, not too far up the way in New York is what's known as Bash Bish Falls. This is in Taconic Falls State Park. It's about 200 feet high, and no matter how many of the signs that they put up that say no swimming, no jumping, no diving, people don't listen. And then you get this right here, people jumping off of the falls. There have been deaths, so I don't advise you doing it, but Bash Bish is one of my favorite waterfalls in all of the Northeast. I visit it anytime I get a chance. And then there's Ender State Park. This is in Granby, Connecticut. This is host to 5 waterfalls. It's a wonderful state park. There's all different sizes of waterfalls in Ender State Park. They can be as high as about 30 feet, as low as 6 feet. Wading, swimming, people still do it even though it's also not recommended, but it is one of my favorite places. And for anybody who follows me on Facebook, you've probably seen little videos of these falls over the years. I've called them my moments of zen. As you can see, just a wonderful park. Trying to let you get a little bit of the sounds, get the idea of how massively wonderful a waterfall can be. And there it is, folks, your moment of zen in Granby, Connecticut. This is Indian Wells State Park. This is in Derby, Shelton, Connecticut. This is another waterfall that way too many people jump off of, but another one of my favorite falls in all of Connecticut. Then you can visit upstate New York. This is in and around Warsaw, New York. This is Letchworth Falls State Park. There are about 30 falls here. This is a side view of the Upper Falls in April, I believe this was. Beautiful place. That's about 70 feet high, and it's just another great place to go. But New England and New York have a lot of waterfalls to discuss. And another one of them is Catskill Falls. This thing is one of my favorite falls. It's a double-decker. It's in the Catskills. It's 200 feet high. I've been there at all different times of the year. It is absolutely fabulous. And it is a big park on an enormous mountain in the Catskills. There's 187 steps on the trail to get down to this thing. So it's not for the faint of heart, but if you love true beauty, you will truly love Catskill Falls in the Catskills in New York. And then also in the Catskills in New York, we have Catskill Falls. This is on the other end of the high peaks of the Catskills. It's down by Saugerties, close to that area. It's a little over 50 feet tall. And then this is how we get around. This is the road that goes up to Platts Clove. This thing is like the death road in Bolivia. It's absolutely amazing. It's one lane. It's normally under construction. It washes out easily. But just so you know, if you come up to the Catskills and the high peaks, you might run into something just like this while you're trying to visit the wonderful waterfalls that you just can't beat visiting. I love every minute of it, but it is what it is sometimes, and it can be quite the hair-raising experience, but that's one reason that I call my things adventures for anyone. If you can drive and have the guts, you can do it. There's waterfalls all over the Catskills. Here we have another one. This is called Artist Falls. It's at an existing resort up in the Catskills, one of the old-timey places. This is on the grounds. It's a pedestrian-covered bridge that you walk over. And there's a lot of trails in the area, and you can stay at the massive resort and have all kinds of activities. But the Catskills is just an amazing, amazing place with all of these amazing waterfalls. Everywhere you go in the high peaks. I would say that up in the Catskills, there's probably at least 30 falls just wandering around. Here's another one. This is on the same mountain as Catskill Falls. I think it was raining the day that we visited that one, but once again, just everywhere you go, waterfalls, waterfalls, waterfalls. You can't beat it, and as I'm always saying over and over again, have a moment of zen, folks. It's fabulous. Now the other waterfalls I'm showing you here are from Scranton, Pennsylvania in the area. There are many, many waterfalls in Scranton, Pennsylvania. This is kind of at the peak of the Poconos. You never know what you're going to see. This stuff right here was actually in a little bitty park not far from our hotel, which was just along the highway, close to the casino there. They have a casino in Scranton. It's quite popular, and there were about 6 waterfalls, I believe, on this particular path. And then we went out to Ricketts Glen. Now Ricketts Glen, this is one of the bigger waterfalls in Ricketts Glen, but there's a grand total of 22 waterfalls on 2 trails that go up and down Kitchen Creek. And the biggest falls up there, I believe, is Ganoga Falls. It's 94 feet, but you just can't beat it. If you like waterfalls, this is your park, Ricketts Glen, Eastern Pennsylvania. Now, before I go, I gotta say that everywhere I go, I see waterfalls. This here is Sapphire Falls down in St. Lucia. Beautiful waterfall, about 35 feet high, in the botanical garden. There's also a place there to sit in baths. And then there's Terrail Waterfalls, which are just around the corner from there, about 50 feet high and absolutely beautiful. So if you want to see more waterfalls, we'll be visiting some in the near future, and just keep your eyes peeled as we continue to visit great places here on this channel. I'm Terry. I'm 60 and I'm not done yet. So join me for more Adventures for Anyone next time, and like and subscribe if you want to learn how to do great things no matter how old you are.